electric deck of cards. This patented mechanical marvel has been little known or used, except by my grandfather, who passed away during a sort of magic act, during which time he suddenly became suspended in midair by vigilantes. And now, the handy-dandy digital deck is available to the general public. You'll notice that they are meticulously marked by suit and value. On this side, so you can tell them apart from one another. And they're all the same on the backs. Very much like people, really. You will notice that they are marked red for hearts, blue for spades, yellow for diamonds, and of course, black and white for clubs. And they're all blank on this side for taking notes. Fully automatic, spring-loaded pipe, and as smooth an operation as a 17-jewel movement through customs. It does the Russian shuffle, one card rushing after another. That's the Russian shuffle. The Jewish shuffle, Passover. Cowboys do the cow pasture shuffle. The Niagara Falls shuffle. Oops. Almost dropped one. You'll have to excuse me, it's my nerves. The war ruined my nerves. I was almost drafted. I'll show you that once again from the Canadian side. And of course, the ever-popular double-trick Maxi Ford with a Knickerbocker brick. That side, all at once in midair, height. So imagine yourself in a friendly game of bridge, gin rummy, or high-stakes poker. Not gambling, mind you, I never gamble. Not the way I play it. No, simply by running the edge of the finger across the edge of the cards thusly sends the selected cards scurrying up the sleeve to ring around the collar and back down the other sleeve to the hand. I'll show you that. Let's see. Once again. This means a great deal to me. Just the other day, I was engaged in a friendly game of poker. I was holding 4 aces, but I was afraid to bet, because the guy next to me was holding 6 kings. And right away, I was playing the card cheats. Nobody was playing the cards I dealt. One guy even had the gall, the unmitigated nerve, to stare right at me as if I were cheating. I didn't care, I stared right back at him as if I wasn't. Now, this is, of course, an illusion, and a very good one at that, which I'll show you in slow motion and reverse. You'll notice that these cards, when placed at right angles to these cards, causes these cards to look smaller in perspective to these cards. When in all actuality, in perspective to one another, they're all actually the same size, just very far away. These cards, placed in temporal juxtaposition to these cards, forms a sort of two-dimensional tesseract. It also makes these cards look smaller. This is because the human eye is really only a two-dimensional camera, and it is only the overlaid image of 2 eyes, which gives the illusion of 3 dimensions as perspective moves towards the vanishing point. These are just great for playing solitaire in telephone booths. And now, thanks to the miracles of modern electronics, these tiny little images can be printed on bits of microfilm and holographically transmitted through the ether waves onto